Chale guys, let's do this sum. See, see your screen. We are going to read this question. So it is given Piyush Limited is a company with an authorized share capital of rupees 2 lakh in equity shares of rupees 10 each, of which 15 lakh shares had been issued and fully paid on 30th June 2017. The company proposed to make a further issue of 1,30,000 shares of rupees 10 each at a price of 12 each. The arrangement of payment being as follows. Details has been given thoroughly and clearly. Okay. First of all, we need to understand here what is the authorized share capital. See, it's given 2 crores. It means 20 lakhs equity share of rupees 10 each, of which 15 lakhs is only issued on 30th June. And the company proposed further issue of 1,30,000 shares again. After the 15 lakh shares issued, they are also proposed to make 1,30,000 more. So 16 lakh 30,000 total, no problem, because it is below authorized capital. Okay. And it will be issued, 1,30,000 shares will be issued at a premium of 2 rupees, which will be adjusted against the allotment. Okay. So you have issued 1,30,000 shares. Okay. And see what happened. You issued 1,30,000. Application was received for 4,20,000 shares and were dealt with as follows. So see, 1,30,000 you received, issued, and you received 4,20,000. 1,30,000, 4,20,000 received means almost you have received 2,90,000 excess subscription. Okay. So applicants of 20,000 shares received allotment in full. Applicants for 1 lakh shares received an allotment to 1 shares for every 2 shares applied for. It means, sir, applicant for 1 lakh shares received an allotment of 1 shares of every 2 applied for. So whoever applied for 2 shares, they are going to get 1 shares only. Means the ratio become 1:2. Okay, so 1 lakh applicants are going to get only 50,000 shares because the ratio is 1:2. No money returned to these applicants, and the surplus on the application being used to reduce the amount due on allotment. After these, applicants for 3 lakh shares received an allotment of 1 shares for every 5 shares applied, means ratio is 1:5. The money due on allotment was retained by the company and anything excess returned to the applicants. The money due on final call received from the due date, you are required to record this transaction including cash item in the journal of Piyush Limited. It is very easy. There only says that the journals. Okay, these types of question you have already done. Okay, these types of question you have already practiced out from the Institute Band actually. Okay, question number 7 itself, these types of sum actually. So again we are going to solve these terms. So we are going to get a lot of idea of that. So let's see, 3 types of categories are there here. One is for full allotment, another is for 1:2, and the third one is for 1:5. 3 types of different categories are given, and we have to calculate based on this category only. That's we need to remember. Okay, we have to calculate based on the categories only. तो चलिए सॉल्व करते हैं इसको एक बार, फटाफट सॉल्व करते हैं. Please go through it once. Okay, let's solve this. Books of Piyush Limited, journal entries, issue of shares, related entries we need to do here. Okay, see number 1. So in a given case, we have issued share, okay, on 1st of July 2017. So 1st of July 2017. Okay, 1st of July 2017. So generally bank account debit to equity share application. Okay, so bank debit to equity share application. So what is the amount here? We have received 4,20,000 into, obviously the amount is 2 rupees. Amount is clear cut given is 2 rupees. So we have 8,40,000. Okay, that is what we have received, 8,40,000. So we can write down the narration also here. So make a complete and compact sum being application money received on 4,20,000 shares at the rate 2 is done. It's completed. Second entry, sir. Obviously, it will be the due entry. So we have C. If you check the question once, it is clearly written. देखिए, allotment to be made on 10th of July 2017 and a further 5 per share to be payable. It means the application money will be due on 10th of July and all the adjustments related to the allotment against the application money so received excess money will be made on 10th of July. So see, 10th of July 2017 we need to debit equity share application account debit to obviously due entry, that's why equity share capital, and then sir to bank account whatever the money we are going to refund it as per the category 3, and then equity share allotment. Okay, so in the given case we have to debit 8,40,000, and remember in our case actual share we are issuing how much, sir? 1,30,000. So our capital should be based on 1,30,000 shares. So here I can write 1,30,000 into 2 rupees is the application, correct? So we have 2,60,000 here. We can write 2,60,000 here, okay? 2,60,000. But these two amount we need to calculate, bank and equity share allotment account. These is the different things that we need to calculate here. That's the thing here, okay? So we are going to do the workings first, okay? Workings में चलते guys, तब तक please ये note down कर लीजिए, and then we are going to move workings. फटाफट note down कर लीजिए. Sorry. Acha. So right now what we need to do is again need to adjust here. So come to here, workings part, make some space for the journal entries. Okay. So now what we are going to do, here we have 3 types of category that we already done. Earlier we have done. So we have 3 types of category. Okay. So total application is how much, sir? Total application we have received 4,20,000. So here you can write application receive 4,20,000. So we have received application for 4,20,000. So here we have 3 types of category. Okay. Here category 1, category 2 and category 3. ठीक है, category 1, category 2, category 3. So how much shares applied here? Here you can write full allotment. Okay, here we can write, sir, ratio become how much, sir? Prorata ratio 1:2, and here ratio is 1:5, guys. ठीक है? So can you write shares applied? So shares applied for how much, sir? Here 20,000. Here 1 lakh. Here 3 lakhs. ठीक है? See in the category 1, 20,000, 1 lakh and then 3 lakh in the category 3. Here it is given. Okay, so we have made it. And ratio also in category 3, 1:5, 1 shares for every 5 shares applied for. And in category 2, 1 shares for every 2 shares applied for. And category 1 में 20,000 shares received in full. So all the information is given. We are accordingly doing that. 20,000, 1 lakh, 3 lakh. Number इसके बाद sir shares allotted. First this is done, okay. Then what is the shares allotted? Sir shares allotted full. So full 20,000 here. Here 1:2 means 50,000. Here is 60,000, correct? So this is what happened. Shares allotted we have been done. Now we need to see amount received on application, okay. So application, you can write application money received. Sir, application money received is how much? Here application money is rupees 2 per share. So here 40,000. Here obviously received how much? 1 lakh into 2 lakhs. Here 3 lakhs into 2 6 lakh. So this much money you have received, correct? So now after this there is application money received. So we have application money due is how much? Or application money due, or you can write required. Obviously the number of shares issued by the company, the number of shares issued by the company, we need only to that point for the application money, but we receive excess, so we need only see for 20,000 whatever the shares allotted by the company. So we need here 40,000 total, because here the full allotment is given. Here we need for the 50,000 shares, so it means 1 lakh rupees, and here we need for 60,000. It means total 1,20,000. If you add these three, you are going to get here, see, it is 4,20,000 and here it is 1,30,000. Correct? Now this 1,20,000 is given. Application money required 40,000, 1,10,000, 1,20,000. Done sir, done. ये complete हो गया. Now see amount excess कितना receive हुआ है, that is you need to see. Excess money received, sir, dash. Here how much? Obviously 1 lakh, because you received 1 lakh. You required you received 2 lakh. You required 1 lakh. So 1 lakh excess money received. You received 6 lakh. You required only 1,20,000. So 4,80,000 is excess received. You can write amount adjusted against allotment. See here amount adjusted against allotment, definitely ये तो nil होगा, कुछ नहीं होगा amount इसमें. See in the given category 2 we are going to allocate 50,000 shares, and what is the amount due on the allotment? What is the amount due on the allotment for this? Obviously 1 lakh. Sorry, here it is 50,000 shares, and if you are going to check what is allotment money, sir, allotment money is rupees 5, out of which 2 is premium, so it means 3 rupees is allotment, correct? 3 rupees is allotment. So what is the amount that we are going to adjust is, see here in the given case we have total 50,000 shares, but see amount to be adjusted, because see actually due amount is what? Amount due is what? You can say amount, you can write please here not adjusted, you can write here due against allotment, huh? Please write here amount due against allotment, please. So 50,000 into 5, it means 2,50,000. It is a due entry for the allotment required. And in the given case, obviously 60,000 shares, okay, 60,000 shares into 5, 60,000 shares into 5 means 3 lakh. So see allotment money to be due on category 2, 2,50,000. In category 3, 3 lakh rupees. Now see, in these two lines, everything is going to be very important here. Just try to understand. In this two line, here it is clear cut. See, here excess money received on application is 1 lakh rupees. Okay, and here application allotment money due is rupees 2,50,000. It means we can adjust allotment money against the pro rata with respect to only 1 lakh rupees, not more than that, because only we have excess 1 lakh rupees. So we can adjust here 1 lakh. So 1,50,000 become due in this category. Come to category 3. Here we receive excess 4,80,000 and amount due on allotment is actually 3 lakh rupees. It means see, after also adjustment of the allotment, we still have 1,80,000 excess money. Here 4,80,000 excess received. We are going to due 3 lakh on allotment. So again 1,80,000 is still excess money, still excess. Correct? So can we have see? I can write it down. So amount to be received against allotment. So how much money we are going to receive against allotment? In the given case, we are going to receive obviously for 20,000 shares. Okay, into 5, it means 1 lakh rupees. Here also 1 lakh rupees amount to be received against allotment. And in the given case, sir, in the given case, 1 lakh receive and adjustment 2,50,000. So difference between 1,50,000, 2,50,000 is going to be due and 1 lakh already received. So obviously 1,50,000. Again, it's 3 lakh and 4,80,000. So 1 lakh, it's actually nil. It's actually nil. Correct? Because obviously guys, 4,80,000 is the receive excess and 3 lakh. I just off my video again. So here it is 4,80,000, 3 lakh. So nil. Now see, at last, refund money kitna hoga? What is the refund money that we need to refund to the public? Nil, and in the given case 1,80,000. Done. See how easy is that to calculate. Okay. So the refund money is how much, sir? See, the refund money is 1,80,000. How easy is that? ठीक है? ठीक है, done sir. It's very easy. So see guys, let's do it. We have already worked out everything else. It's very easy. If you do like this, it will be very easy. Okay, like this wise, it will be very easy the exam. Okay, everyone can understand this. It's very easy method and very easy to understand. चलिए अगर इसको प्लॉट कर लेते फटाफट गाइस यहाँ पे. So see, अच्छा number 1 केस सर, how much we need to refund it out बैंक अकाउंट में कितना रिफंड करना है सर? देखिए, we have calculated how much is the refund, sir 1,80,000. So this is the refund. Okay, and what is the adjustment we need to make against allotment? See here 1,80,000, 1,50,000. Okay, sorry, amount due against allotment इतना है. So adjust कितना करना है allotment के against में? Sir we need to adjust here. So अब यहाँ पे एक चीज लिख सकते हो, amount to be adjusted against allotment. See, in the given case nil, here we are going to adjust 1 lakh rupees. We have already discussed, and here we are going to adjust 3 lakh rupees, as we have discussed already. So total how much, sir? 4 lakh rupees. Okay, so 4 lakh is the excess money we have received, so we need to adjust it. ठीक है, we are going to refund 1,80,000. So completed, sir. Come here, sir. Bank is 1,80,000, and equity share allotment we are going to adjust 4 lakh, out of which 1 lakh due to the category 1 and 3 lakh due to the category 3. So category 2 actually, not 1. So here you can write, guys, you can mention here working note 1, so that examiner can view your workings based on this being. Application money adjusted against allotment against the given ratio and any excess money transferred to investor. Any excess money, actually not transfer, you can say any excess money refund to investor. Done. That is what the second journal entry we have done. Completed, sir. Now third one. Third one we need to do with respect to the CL. Now we are going to again due the allotment entry, correct? We need to do the due entry of allotment, correct? चलिए वो due entry करते हैं allotment का. Same day में होगा. So here you can write equity share allotment account. So how much will be the due? Obviously 1,30,000 into 5, 6,50,000, correct? Out of which your capital is only 3 and security payment is only 2. So securities equity share capital कितना होगा? 1,30,000 into 2 means 2,60,000 and it is 3,90,000. Okay. अच्छा sorry, ये 3,90,000 होगा guys, please mark it because ये 3 rupees है. 1,30,000 into 3. Your premium is 2 rupees. Okay, premium is actually 2 rupees. So 1,30,000 into 2 rupees. Here it will be 2,60,000. ठीक है? So your securities premium is 2,60,000 and your equity share capital is 3,90,000. It is done. So we have write down being अच्छा money refund to investor as per, you can write as per. Here just forgot to write down board resolution number dated. Okay, always remember in capital entry we are going to adjust this. Okay, now see, being allotment money due and along with securities premium as per board resolutions number dated. ठीक है, as per board resolution number dated. Done है सर. अच्छा सेम डेट में now we have already see here we need to receive the amount against the allotment. Now see the fourth entry. Now we are going to receive the allotment money. Okay, now we need to discuss thoroughly. See, bank account debit to equity share capital, bank account debit to equity share capital. Okay, so now check now how to solve this, guys. First of all, try to understand how much amount is due against the allotment. 6,50,000 and how much you have already received, sir? 4 lakh. See, just try to understand. We are going to due allotment of 6,50,000 in the third entry, but already the excess money received on application adjusted against the allotment is how much, sir? 4 lakh. So what is the actual amount remaining to be received or due is only 2,50,000. So we are going to plot here 2,50,000. Okay, remember this. And also in this case we also make this happen. देखिए guys, amount to be received against allotment we already done this one and this one, because it is clearly written to be received against allotment means after doing all the adjustment these two amount is still to be received from the shareholder. That's why it is written to be received against allotment. So it is, if you add up this 2, you are going to get 2,50,000. So here 2,50,000. It's completed, sir. Now write it down. Being balance allotment money received. Okay, done. And now fifth entry, 15 is a due entry of the equity share final call. So equity share final call account debit to equity share capital. But what we need to check first? First we need to again go to the question. And if you check the question again, you are going to see the final call to be made and the money received on 30th April 18. Okay. So the final call and balance to be made and the money received by 30th April. So the final call to be made on 30th April. Remember this. Okay. The final call was made and the money received by 30th April. So it means final call was made on same day, 10th of July, but the money actually received at money received on 30th April. So what is the amount due on final call, guys? Final call का amount कितना है? 5 rupees करके 1,30,000. You can write here 1,30,000 into 5, 6,50,000 because 3 rupees on allotment, 2 rupees on application and 5 rupees on balance final call. So here we can write 6,50,000. Done, sir. Same day this journal will be happen. Make a line of that. अच्छा, last entry with respect to this चलिए, entry number 6, we are going to receive the money. So all money is duly received. Bank account debit to equity share final call. We receive all the money. There is no forfeiture etc. happen. So it is 6,50,000. So being done, sir, completed. Okay. So this is what this sum. We have completed this sum is very easy. Okay. So only we have to prepare the journal list. Also we can show the balance sheet here. It's nothing as such stuff here. We can also show the balance sheet. Okay. As the question specifically mentioned to prepare the journal, so we are going to stick to the journal only. Otherwise you know how to prepare in the balance sheet. Okay. Completed, sir. If you if you already in a practice with respect to the application so received and then the categorization of the like installment, then it will be very easy. Now in the next question, the question become very challenging one. Next question is the best question. Okay, it's a typical one, it's a challenging one. The next question, and we are going to solve this. The next one. चले guys, आगे बढ़ते हैं. First read the question and then we are going to solve it. ठीक है? अच्छा. अच्छा 2021 का क्वेश्चन है. See guys, a limited company is a company with an authorized capital of 1 crore in equity share of 10 each, of which 6 lakh shares. Okay. अच्छा, the same. Okay, this is also the same one. Okay guys, same one, same sum. See here, same sums are given almost. So you can do the practice of there. Okay, same type of sum. You can do at least practice from here. It's not a problem. You can make a practice from here. Okay, it's the same type of sum. Same type of sum is given, so you can make a practice from there. Okay. अच्छा, ये तब तक नोट कर लीजिए. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2021 का जनवरी का क्वेश्चन इस सेम है। तब तक एक काम करते हैं, ओके गाइस, यू प्लीज कम टू योर बुक। हाँ, आपके बुक्स में आ जाना गाइस। You please come to your book, huh? Everyone. Page number 152. Come to page number 152, guys. Everyone, please come to your book, page number 152. ओके, चलिए क्वेश्चन करते हैं आपके बुक में, आपके बुक से ये क्वेश्चन करते हैं। चलिए See guys, Arjun and Company Limited issued a prospectus offering 2 lakh shares, offering 2 lakh shares of rupees 10 each on the following terms on application. Application rupees 1 rupees, on allotment is your 3 rupees per share, including 2 means actual capital money is rupees 1. On first call 3 months after allotment rupees 4 per share, and on second call 3 months after first call rupees 4 per share. So subscription received for 3,17,000 shares on 3rd April and the allotment was made on 30th April as under. So money received on 3rd April and the allotment made on 30th April. So guys, 1,17,000 excess share application received, correct? So that we need to understand first. Great, ठीक है? So here, after this, see what are the provisions are given here. Allotment in full. 2 applicants paid in full on allotment in respect of 4,000 shares each. See here, allotment in full. 2 applicants, okay, paid in full. 2 applicants paid in full on allotment in respect of 4,000 shares each. Means those who have applied for 38,000 shares, they are getting full allotted. See, just try to understand this one, very interesting. It is given, the number is given based on the shares allotted, okay? The number is given based on the shares allotted, means those who are allotted 38,000, they also applied 38,000. Two words are different, applied and allotted. Applied means those who are applied for some shares, and allotted means the amount of share, the number of shares has been allotted by the company, that is called shares allotted. So those applied for 38,000 shares received 38 shares fully, but out of them 2 applicants paid in full on allotment of rupees 4,000 shares, means one of the shareholders there, 2 shareholders there who has paid, okay, 4,000 shares each at the time of allotment. It means second call money and first call money, okay? Allotment of 2/3 of share applied for 1,60,000. It means those who have applied for 3 shares, they have been allotted 2 shares. So the shares you are seeing here 1,60,000, it's the shares allotted. Means we need to recalculate the share applied, okay? 1,60,000 into 3 by 2, it means 2,40,000 shares. And see here, allotment of 1/4 of shares applied for. So means 2,000. So means ratio is 1:4. So guys, 1:4 means obviously actually 8,000 shares have been applied for here. So here 8,000 shares above 2,40,000 shares and then 38,000 shares. Now cash amounting to rupees 31,000 being application received to the applicants for 31,000 shares, okay, upon which no allotment was made, was returned to the applicant on 5th of May. So on 5th of May, the amounts of excess received on 31,000 shares have been returned back. The amount due were received on the due dates with the exception of the final call on 100 shares. Okay, these shares are forfeited on 15 November and reissued to ION on 16 November for a payment of 9 per shares. The company paid the interest due on calls in advance on 31st October in cash. So the journal and cash book entries and draw a balance sheet, okay, of the company giving effect to the above transaction. Very good sum, superb sum. These types of difficulties will come in exam, okay, these types of difficult sums. So see here, we have total 3,17,000 shares, and out of which 31,000 shares have been returned back to the customer. So the cash is refunded back, and other than this, okay, 2,86,000 shares have been adjusted against the allotment. Okay, excess money received on the shares allotted already will be adjusted against the allotment. So चलिए इसको एक बार solve करते हैं, हाँ? Very good question. Please go through once. I'm giving 1-2 minute time to go through it. Of shares, okay. Journal entries related to the issue of shares. It's clearly given. ठीक है? Now see. First of all, guys, we received 3,70,000 subscription, correct? So money received on 3,70,000. money received 3,17,000. Money received 3,17,000. So it means what? 3,17,000 into rupees 1. So guys, number 1, date is given. Date is given on 3rd of April. So 0304. 0304, the year is actually, oh, sorry, guys, year given nahi hai. Year given nahi hai, so we can have, see, year is not given. So rather, we can see here, you can write here like the 3rd of April. Rather, write it written 3rd April. We can write like this, okay. So see, cash book is need to be prepared here. So rather preparing the cash book, we make the direct journal entry here. Okay. So bank account debit, we can do also cash book, not a problem. बैंक टू इक्विटी शेयर एप्लीकेशन, पहले ये कर लेते, उसके बाद कैश बुक करेंगे, देखा जाएगा, फटाफट हो जाएगा, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. सी बैंक टू इक्विटी शेयर एप्लीकेशन, ओके. बैंक टू इक्विटी शेयर एप्लीकेशन, हाउ मच सर? 3,17,000. ओके, 3,17,000 shares, and the amount is how much? 1 per share, okay. So 1 per share, it's clear cut given. So it is 1 per share. So ठीक है. So here you can write 3,17,000. ठीक है. So this application one received 2nd, 30th April, okay. On 30th April. On 30th April. So on 30th April, what are we going to do? The first thing that we are going to do is, number 1, sir, equity share due entry, application account debit, to equity share capital account, to equity share allotment, okay. To equity shares allotment account, ठीक है. So equity share application account debit to equity shares capital and to equity shares allotment account, okay. That is what you need to do. Now see, here we have total equity share application account to be debited. Acha, here we can do, see, 2,86,000. Why I am doing so? I am going to come to that latter part, okay. First of all, we need to do workings first here, हाँ. वर्किंग हम लोग एक बार कर लेते हैं, यहाँ पे कैश बुक में बना दूंगा आप लोगों के लिए. Now guys, here we are going to solve the workings. Okay, in the given case of the workings, we are again solve it in the same way that we are going to do it, okay. चलिए सॉल्व करते हैं इसको एक बार. You can write application received, $3,17,000. So 3 category. Okay, 3 categories are there. So here category 1, category 2, category 3. Category 1, category 2, category 3. ठीक है. So I make it a numbering so that it will be easy. A, first of all, shares allotted, okay. Here the first write down full allotment. Here the ratio is 2:3, and here the ratio is 1:4. Okay, the ratio is given clear cut. Now see, here shares fully allotted 2:3, and how much is shares allotted? First of all, as per the given question, shares allotted 38,000, here 1,60,000, and here 2,000. So I see here the opposite thing is given. Means how much shares applied by the company, applied by the shareholder is not given. Rather, shares allotted is how much? It is clearly given. Okay, it is clearly given. So now write down shares applied. Obviously, it is a full allotment, so 38,000. Here, obviously, 1,60,000 into 3/2 means 2,40,000. And here it is 2,000 into 4/1. Because shares allotted means that finally shares allotted by the company. If the ratio is that for every 4 shares applied, 1 shares is allotted, it means 1 is equivalent to 2,000. So 4 is how much? 8,000. Like the same way you also did this. If 2 shares allotted with respect to the 3 applied for, it means 2 equivalent to 1,60,000. So 3 equivalent to 2,40,000. So here it is 8,000. So see, shares allotted is how much? 2 lakh. If you add this, you are getting 2 lakh. If you add this, you are getting 2,86,000. Got my point? So the 31,000 shares we have refunded back. That's why I plotted here 2,86,000. Okay? Now see, shares applied for this. Now see, application money received. So how much is the application money? Application money is nothing but the 1 rupees per share. Okay, application money is 1 rupees per share. So चलिए एक बार यहाँ पे लिख लेते हैं. Here it is 38,000. Okay, you can write here 38,000 into 1. Here obviously 2,40,000 into 1. Shares applied for. Here also 8,000 into 1. That is 8,000. Correct? 2,40,000. Okay, and see the 31,000 calculation is separate. I am not going to come to that. So application money received that much. So can we have excess money received? Excess money received. Here it is nil. Now here 1,60,000 shares allotted, and we are received for 2,40,000 shares. So 80,000 is the excess money. So what is the formula in the given case? B minus C. Correct? You can write here C. Okay, minus. अच्छा इसको मत लिखो. Rather than you can say here C minus 1 lakhs. इसको फॉर्मूला ऐसे लिखते हैं हम लोग कि C minus 1,60,000 into 1. ऐसे लिखो, easy होगा समझने में. Cut it down here. You can write here. C is what? Application money received minus 1,60,000 for share applied allotted into 1 rupees application money due. And in the same way, we are going to calculate this one also. चलिए एक बार इसको कैलकुलेट करके देख लेते हैं. $8,000 received, actually need to be received 2,000. So here 6,000 excess received. So you can write C minus 2,000 into 1. Correct? So it's the excess money received. Write it down. E. Allotment. Allotment money due. Obviously, allotment money due is how much? Okay, allotment due is obviously 38,000 here in the given case. And here allotment money due is how much, sir? अच्छा 1 minute, sorry. Allotment money देखो तो कितना है guys एक बार? 1 rupees for application, and allotment money is nothing but your 2 rupees premium including 1. अच्छा ठीक है. So guys 3 rupees. So obviously I just make the capital one. So 8,000 into 3. So how much it is? Including premium, huh? This 3 rupees including premium. So 38,000 into 3 is actually, oh sorry guys, extremely sorry. Yeah, see, I just make a mute on that. See here, we have excess money received. In this category 1 is nil, correct? And in the given case, see here, we have received application money 2,40,000, correct? And minus, we need to receive how much? 1,60,000 is allotted into 1 rupees to be due. So actually the due amount is what? 1,60,000 with respect to the application, but we received 2,40,000. So 80,000 is the excess money received. Here we need to receive 2,000 into 1 as per the shares allotted, but we receive 8,000. So 6,000 extra receive. We made it C minus 2,000 into 1. Here the first thing is that how much is the allotment money due in the given case? Okay. So allotment money due means including premium. So this 3 rupees is including premium. So 38,000 into 3, 1,14,000. Okay. Here it is 1,60,000 into 3 means 4,80,000. Here it is 2,000 into 3. It is 6,000. Got it? Now see. F. Allotment money adjusted. How much amount to be adjusting as? So here as nothing. Okay. Here how much is going to adjusted? 80,000 only. Because see, excess money, whatever the excess money receive, it is going to be adjusted only. So excess money 80,000, so it's going to be adjusted 80,000 only. Out of 4,80,000 money due, only 80,000 is to be adjusted. Okay. And here 6,000 is excess money received, 6,000 is amount due, so nil. Acha, 6,000 is adjusted. Sorry. Because see, excess money received 6,000 and amount due on allotment 6,000. So how much money to be adjusted against the allotment is 6,000 only. Because we have that maximum amount we have available, and also amount allotment due also 6,000. So obviously 6,000 is need to be adjusted. But in the given case category 2, we have 4,80,000 to be received, okay, against the allotment money. But see, only we can adjust 80,000. So right now you can write here EFG, allotment money to be received. That is what very important. Here 1,14,000, obviously it's a normal because it's a full allotment case, so normal things are there. Here due 4,80,000, adjustment 80,000, so balance is 4 lakh rupees. You can write here F E minus F, okay, E minus F. It means E minus F. Again the same case, E minus F. It is 0. Nil. So completed this much portion. Okay. Amount money to be received. And excess, here you can write excess money to be refunded is on 31,000 shares of rupees 1. So it is 31,000. It done, sir. So 31,000 need to be refunded back. Okay. 31,000 need to be refunded back. Completed, sir. Okay. चलिए आगे करते हैं, इसको एक बार देख लीजिए, इट्स अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग पार्ट. The main important parts are there. Allotment money due this one, and allotment money so adjusted this one. So we are going to adjust only 86,000. Okay, and allotment money to be received this much, 5,14,000. And in the given question, one of the shareholders failed to pay on call money. So we need not to worry about this. No worry at all. Okay, no worries. So amount to be adjusted against the allotment for the excess application money so receive is 86,000. Under category 2 80,000, under category 3 6,000. So see here, please write it down. Equity share capital is how much, sir? Obviously 2 lakh shares are there actual mein, into 1 is 2 lakh rupees. And how much need to be adjusted? Obviously 86,000. That we just calculated, this one. 86,000. ठीक है, completed sir. ये भी हो गया. अच्छा, third, see this entry I have done. Now we have refund entry to be done, but refund entry we can done only on 5th of May, but rather we are first due entry with respect to the allotment. Okay, on 30th April, same day we are going to due the allotment money. Okay, because allotment money was made, allotment was made and the due entry to be made on 30th April. But remember, the return was made on 5th of May. Check once, देखिए एक बार. It is clearly written 5th of May. That's why you are going to do the entry after that. Okay, not right now, because it's a sequence transaction. So you can write equity share allotment account debit to equity share capital account to security stream account. So security stream is 2 rupees. So 2 lakh into 2 rupees. Okay, it's given 2 lakh into 2 rupees. Here 2 lakh into 1 rupees. It's a capital of allotment. So here 2 lakh. Here 6 lakh. Done, sir. Now see, before receiving, see what we need to do. It's a allotment was made already. Its allotment was made, but we already discussed that we are going to record the entry related to the क्या बोलते उसको, related to the return to the shareholder of 31,000 shares on 5th of May. So first what we going to do, देखिए here 30th April में same 4th entry we are going to receive the money. So bank account debit, guys. Okay, to equity share allotment, as no shareholder failed on allotment money. So we need to see here, guys, just check how much money we are going to receive. Allotment money to be received is how much? 5,14,000. देखो मैंने यहाँ पे भी कैलकुलेशन करके दिखा दिया है. So this money we are going to be received, means it's received, that is 5,14,000. There was no shareholder failed on allotment money, so we are going to directly credited this much amount of 5,14,000. But one more thing is happened. If you go to the question again, then you can see, देखिए एक बार, 2 applicants paid in full on allotment in respect of 4,000 shares each. It means 2 shareholder holding 4,000 shares each, they have paid advance money of rupees first call and final call. Correct? They have already paid first and final call of rupees 4 and 4 8 rupees at the time of allotment. So we have some calls in advance. You can write please here 2 calls in advance. How much, sir? Sir 8 rupees into 8 rupees into, देखिए 8 rupees into how much shares? Obviously 8 rupees into 8,000 shares. Correct, 8 rupees into 8,000 shares, because see 4,000 shares each, and first call 4, second call 4, so 8 rupees, so 64,000. So total money is how much you receive? 14 and 64 is 578. Done, sir. Okay, this is what the journal we have done with respect to the allotment money received. And now next, it has been done clearly. Now what we need to do? We just need to have entry for 5th of May. Remember this, huh? Now we are making an entry of 5th of May. And 5th of May, we return the 31,000 shares excess money. So here we can write equity share application account debit to bank, because we refund it. So obviously bank should be created as per the real account. And see here, one important things. See, share application created 317. Here debited 286. Difference between these two is 31,000, which is now debited and gets matched. Debit and credit gets matched. Done, sir. You can write here 31,000 shares into 1. You can say returned. So 5th May का entry भी हो गया हम लोग का. It's done, sir. So now after this, the amount due were received on due dates with the exception of final call. So final call में problem हुआ है. Rather than there is no such problem. First call money will be due after 3 months of allotment. It means allotment is happened 30th April. So May, June, July. So 31st July, the first call money become due. So चलिए एक बार 31st July को एंट्री कर लेते हैं एक बार फटाफट करके. So guys, 31st July, 6th entry will be equity shares due entry. First call account debit. Okay, first call account debit to equity share capital. Okay, to equity share capital. So how much is the amount, sir? See, 2 lakh into 4 rupees, obviously 8 lakh. So it's a due entry. And then again the same day, we are going to receive the money. Okay. So bank account debit to equity share first call account. Now look into this, the calculation. See guys, total 2 lakh shares, out of which 8,000 shares money we have already received here, like that. This one, correct? Already received here. So only any amount left after this we are going to take it out. Okay, how much it is that? 2 lakh minus 8,000 into 4, because already we receive 8,000 shares money at the time of 30th April when you due the allotment money. Okay, sorry, when you going to receive the allotment money. So it's 7,68,000. Sorry, 7,68,000 here. And the first call money should be 8 lakh, no problem at all. It will be the same amount. Huh? First call में कोई problem नहीं है. And also guys, what we learn, calls in advance, it's a liability on 30th April till 31st July. Now we are going to adjust this calls in advance in our equity share first call, so we can debit calls in advance. Okay, then our calls in advance will going to be adjusted here directly. How much is, sir? 32,000. Final call में 32,000 है, first call में 32,000 है. Okay, so done, sir, completed. So fine, first call is done. Now after 3 months the final call was due, but remember it is clearly written here that interest on calls in advance on 31st October in cash is given. So 31st October, because after that July, khatam September, October, November. So 30th November will be the due date for final call. But before that 31st October come, and as per the question, see here, it is given that company paid interest due on calls in advance on 31st October in cash. Okay, so we need to calculate this. How to calculate this? See here. So we have advance is how much? 64,000. Okay, we advance 64,000 here. So on this 64,000 from 30th April to 31st July, we are going to calculate on 64,000, and from 31st July to 31st October, we are going to calculate on 32,000 only, because first call money already adjusted on this. So can you have देखिए तो guys, can you have done this? एक बार बोलिए हाँ. So on we can write down interest on calls in advance. Interest on calls in advance. अच्छा यहाँ पे 8 डाल देता हूँ मैं. Interest in expenses. So interest on calls in advance account debit to bank because of payment. Now the calculation is quite interesting. चलिए कैलकुलेशन वगैरह देखते हैं अच्छे तरह से. ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड फर्स्ट. देखिए टोटल 64,000 का जो बैलेंस था, it is outstanding till how many years, how many month? 64,000 advance received on 30th April, and from 30th April till 31st July. Okay, 64 is outstanding, but from 31st July onwards it is only 32,000 outstanding. So 64,000 into interest देख लेते हैं 6%. Okay, and 6% into how much? 3/12. August, September, April के बाद May, June, July. So these 3 months plus 32,000 is outstanding for 6% into next 3 months. करेक्ट. डन. एक बार कैलकुलेट करके देख लेते हैं कितना आता है. 64,000 into 6% into 3/12. It is coming 960. Okay, it is coming 960. Done. And then 32,000 into 6% into 3/12. It is coming 480. So 480 plus 960 is 1440 is coming. So here we have the balance of 1440, 1440. Done, sir. Okay, that is what the interest on calls in advance. Now on 30th November, we have to do the final call entry. So equity share final call debit to equity share capital. Okay, equity share final call account debit to equity share capital. So how much it is? 4 rupees. Okay, 4 rupees. So 8 lakh rupees. Again the same way that we did for final first call. So then 10th. Okay, then 10th. Acha guys, 13 November, July. Okay. For allotment, first call is made when 31st July ना. August, September, October. So October ही होगा guys. ये गलत डेट है. ठीक कर लो तो guys. 31st October ही होगा, गलत डेट है. 3 months वही होता है ना, 31st October, 31st November नहीं होता है. 31st July is the first call date. After 3 months, we have allotted 30 final call money. Okay. So we already due the final call money on 31st October, and then we are going to receive the money. अच्छा, bank account debit to equity share capital. Sorry, equity share final call. अच्छा, here multiple things are there. First of all, we need to adjust calls in advance. Okay, that is how much? 32,000. Make it directly, because 64 में 32 first call adjusted and balance here. Now guys, see, one of the shareholders holding 100 shares, he has failed to pay the final call money. It's given in the question. It's given in the question. अगर question check करते, see it's given the amount due were received on due dates with the exception of the final call on 100 shares whose shares are forfeited on 15th November and reissued to IN on 16th November for the payment of 9 per share. So see, so 100 shares, okay, on the 100 shares we have the calls in area. So how much is 400? 100 into 4, correct, and final call money due to be 8 lakh rupees, correct, 8 lakh rupees, it's a due entry. So here from due entry we just plot 8 lakh rupees easily because final call money is actually due on that much of money. Now think how much money you are going to receive from in bank. See, out of 8 lakh rupees already received 32,000 for calls in advance and we are not going to receive 400. So can I write here like this? 2 lakh shares we are not going to receive for 8,000 shares already paid, and also for 100 shares and then 4, and also for 100 shares then 4, because 100 shares are calls in arrear, 8,000 is calls in advance, and 2 lakh is the original issue of shares. So you do it 2 lakhs minus 100 into 4. I am getting 767, 600. If you add all these three, it will getting 8 lakh rupees. It's matching, sir. It's purely matching. Okay? We are getting 8 lakh rupees. So till 31st October, we done all the adjustment that is purely required. All the adjustment. Now, on November 15 November, we are going to start forfeiture. We are going to start forfeiture. Forfeiture, how much shares? 100. So you can write here equity share capital account debit. See, he has failed only on final call. So equity share to calls in arrear. So equity share is capital is how much? 100. Okay. 100 is there. Okay, so into how much of 10? Obviously because fully called away. So 100 is 10 hai na? So 110 कितना होता है 1000. Calls in is how much है 400 given. And share forfeiture में we are going to transfer only the amount which is actually received on capital portion, not the premium. Because premium has already been transferred to S premium. So it is 600. Other than final call, all the 6 rupees has been received on application, allotment and first call. So 600. And then 16 November. On 16 November, what we do? Here, on 16 November, see bank account debit, issued at rupees 9. So 100 into 9, 900. Okay, 100 into 900. Share forfeiture. 100 rupees, 1 rupees discount. To equity share capital. How much, sir? 1000 rupees. Okay. So these were done, completed. So only one entry is pending related to the transfer to the capital reserve. Okay, only one journal entry. So only one journal entry related to the capital reserve is pending. So guys, just check. We have forfeiture balance of 600. We have utilized 100 rupees. So only left out 500 rupees. So here we can adjust here. Okay, चलिए यहाँ पे adjust कर लेते हैं. So can we have on 16 November here, 16 November, okay, share forfeiture account debit to capital reserve. It is how much, sir? 500 is there because 600 we have the balance and 100 used for reissue. Done, sir. So all the journal entries related to the forfeiture and everything is completed. Okay, guys. is completed. So now we are going to solve here the balance sheet. Balance sheet I have already made the format here for your convenience. चलिए वो solve करते guys. हाँ. See here guys, shareholders fund, share capital. Now let's see. Let's see. We have issued total 2 lakhs equity share. Okay, and when we reissued it, again we also reissued the shares so forfeited, and nothing is in the hands of company. All the shares have been issued to the public. So it means 2 lakh shares has already been issued to the public. So our total share capital is become how much? Obviously 20 lakh, but we are going to make a, here you can write balance sheet as on 31st March 20 cross. Okay, we don't know that. So here I just make a note of that share capital is 1, and here I can write 20 lakh. Okay, why I am writing this? I am going to come to that. Okay, now B is the reserve and surplus. Reserves and surplus. So reserve and surplus is how much, sir? 2 is 500. Okay, and after this, actually not 500 actually. Security spend is how much we have? 4 lakh. So it is 4 lakh 500. ठीक है, 4 lakh 500. Now let's see, let's do it, sir. First of all, we need to do notes to accounts. ठीक है, देखिए notes 1 share capital. Now see the question once. Sir, authorized share capital is nothing as such. It's given. अच्छा, authorized capital given नहीं है. No problem. देखिए वो authorized share capital is not given. Okay, ठीक है. So can we have C? As see guys, I am telling you one thing. For make you little bit time saving purposes, if there is nothing given authorized, separately subscribed, separately issued, then we can take everything is same. So you can write here authorized, okay, issued and subscribed capital. Now guys, we have total 2 lakhs equity shares at the rate 10 each. So we have 20 lakh rupees. Done. After this one, next to reserves and surplus. So we have securities premium at the time of allotment, okay, of rupees 2 on 2 lakh shares. So we have 4 lakh rupees, and we have capital reserve balance of 500 that we transfer on 16th November, 500 rupees. So we have total 400,500. Okay, then we have third cash and cash equivalent. You can write here bank. Cash and cash equivalent, we can write bank. Correct. We can write bank here. So what is the amount here? Just check once. अच्छा, we have received total 2 lakh shares के ऊपर पूरा पैसा, लेकिन we have not received only 100 shares, for which we have received only the money of 9 rupees. So can we have, देखिए तो एक बार. So see, you can write here bank balance. Just think, total you receive for 2 lakhs equity shares. Okay, just think, for 2 lakh equity shares you receive. Okay, how much money you receive? Except 100 shares. See, 2 lakh shares except 100 shares receive all the money, means 2 into 12, correct, including premium, plus the 100 shares so forfeited. Okay, the 100 shares so forfeited, you receive only 9 rupees on that. So make it calculated. 2 lakh minus 100 into 12, 2398 800 plus 900. So we are getting 23,99,700. Okay, 23,99,700 rupees. So guys, 2 lakh shares minus 100 मैंने कर दिया and we have received full amount on that. Full amount on that. So कितना हो रहा है एक बार देख लेते हैं एक बार इसमें. 2 lakh minus 100 into 12. I'm getting 2,398,800. 2,398,800. अच्छा. And then अच्छा. Okay guys. And also see, one thing we need to remember here, we have already paid, I just remember it. See, interest on calls in advance we paid. Interest on calls in advance we paid. How much, sir? 1440 we paid already. So interest on calls in advance we paid 1440, correct? So now calculate this. Now calculate 1440. Hmm, 2 lakh minus 100 into 12 plus 900 minus 1440. 2398 260. 2 lakh, एक second. 1440 we paid it. ठीक है. Minus 100 into 12 plus 900 minus 1440. 2398 260. अच्छा, यहाँ पे प्लॉट कर लेते सर. See here, if you add these two, how much you are going to get? So 24 lakh 500. That is a total. Okay. In B, assets, guys. Here we have, sir, non-current liabilities. We don't have anything else, so cannot be plotted. So we have C, current, sorry, non-current asset, nothing else. So current assets here. In the given case, current asset is how much? You can write here cash and cash equivalent. And here interest paid on calls in advance, because see guys, you have paid interest on advance now. So still see here, we are not going to see on 31st October we paid it. So obviously this interest is paid in advance part. So you are going to show under the current asset because you are going to adjust it when this is actually happened. So here we can receive 1440 here, direct 1440. But now we just need to check once with respect to the बैंक बैलेंस. सो बैंक बैलेंस कितना हो रहा है देखते हैं एक बार. चलिए एक बार यहाँ से ऐड कर लेते हैं, फटाफट इजी हो जाएगा. 3,17,000 ऐड कर लेते. 3,17,000 प्लस वी हैव रिसीव 5,78,000. Okay, then we have received 7,68,000. Acha, 1 minute more here also minus na. Acha guys, one thing also. Acha. 3,17,000 plus 5,78,000 plus 31,000 we refund it. So minus 31,000. So minus 31,000 we have refunded it. 31,000, then 7,68,000 plus 7,68,000 plus 7,67,600, 767,600 plus 900 here plus 900. okays plus 900, it's matching also plus 900. ठीक है, 2399,060. हाँ, correct guys, it's coming 2399,060. So it is coming 2399,060. It is coming. ठीक है, 2399,060. It's coming. Please plot here 2399,060. It's a balance. So if you add these two, you are going to get 24,00500. ठीक है, 23,00500. So now we can close this. It's a total part. It's a total part completed. So total assets and total liabilities are matching 24,00500. It's done, sir. Achha, one thing guys, rather doing the like this, huh? Rather like doing like this, it will be very easy that if we going to do it like way, okay, this way. 317, okay, plus 578 minus 31 plus 768 plus minus 1440 plus 600 plus 900. It will be very easy. You can easily directly get 2399,060. Okay, you can going to do it like that way. So this is the very good comprehensive sum. बैलेंस शीट हो गया इसका, देख लीजिए एक बार गाइस, प्लीज चेक इट आउट. ओके, एंड वी कैन कैंसिल आउट दिस, या अभी कैंसिल कर दो. ओके, लाइक बैंक बैलेंस जो है ना, यहाँ पे हम लोगों ने जो किया था 2 लाख शेयर्स, आउट ऑफ विच 100 शेयर्स वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू रिसीव द मनी. 2 लाख इसको कैंसिल आउट कर दो. Okay, rather we are going to just add and minus the credit balance of the bank account. ठीक है, we are going to get directly 2399,060. So completed, sir. It's a very good sum. चलिए, thank you guys.